All the while I am escaping with E.T.
Well, I love coming to New Zealand. The scenery and the wildlife are always awesome, and the people love their fishing. I'm here at Marsden Cove for the Century Battery Beach and Boat Competition, and we'll be heading out to do a couple of days fishing for snapper, kingfish, maybe even a John Dory. It's an action-packed show. Let's check her out. We meet some colourful Kiwi characters, and I really mean colourful.
Yeah, some fish look like the person who caught them.
The Kiwi characters just keep on coming. Back home in Oz, we catch a whole smorgasbord of reef species, plus some pretty impressive golden snapper.
Quality, finger mark.
Big Jew.
And the mother of all, black Jew.
Now that is a black Jew.
And Chef Paul Brahini finishes with Szechuan fried barramundi on a tabbouleh salad.
Wow, that looks good.
Famed as having the richest prize pool in the South Pacific, the Century Battery's beach and boat fishing comp attracts around 2,000 keen anglers each year. As usual, I'm fishing with the Century management team aboard their corporate boat, the Savoy, where I think it's fair to say the emphasis is more about sharing the fun than fighting for the prizes. Whatever the weather and water throw up at us, we're going to enjoy it.
There's going to be a lot of technique involved here. A lot of technique. So that leaves half of us fishing through zero. Well, there's only the top half. E.T. and I probably will do the.
So I'd better be sure I get my rig right.
Just going to put a little paternoster rig on, cut the tail off a pilchard. What I like to do is just go through twice, like that.
And I'm glad to say I'm among the first to hook up.
Oh, John Dory. Beautiful John Dory.
We need a net.
Yeah, all right. Cheers, Brownie. Yep, good eating fish. Don't get too many of them.
Just watch, there's a couple of little spikes down there.
Wow, that's a good looking fish, isn't it? Throw that whole mouth around the live bait. Good fish, eh? It's a big dot on the side. John Dory, quality fish.
And from there, the hookups start coming in. But unfortunately, nothing much to get the large crew really excited. Until finally someone comes up with a colour other than pink.
Is our flooded? Are they the bad spot?
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good eater.
Attracted to me.
It thinks you're a
The
female
lollipop
version of the
jacket.
species.
Isn't that funny how some fish look like the person who caught them?
With the comedy show over, it's back to those Kiwi snapper. And the odd other species, but none of them of any great size.
Save them for next year.
Well, they're not getting any bigger. Another little pinky. There we go. Plenty this size. Very healthy system. Might be able to swim again. As you can see, there's boats all along the cliff faces here. It's a beautiful backdrop. New Zealand's an amazing place for scenery. And usually the fishing's pretty red hot when we come out here. But today, tough day at the office. So when the cloud comes in low over the headlands, it's an easy and unanimous decision to pull stumps and join the rest of the boats heading back to the Whangarei Harbour, where the queues at the weigh-in station are lively proof that a fair number of other fishers registered for the beach and boat competition have enjoyed anything but a hard day at the office.
And it's typically Kiwi scenes like this that make me want to come back again for the next Century Batteries beach and boat competition in 2018. Shimano's fishing tackle backpack has already been voted in the past as the best tackle management product of the year, and it's easy to see why. If you're walking through the mountains, trekking to your favourite rock fishing or beach spot, or simply needing a bigger compartment to store your wet weather gear or a few reels, this Shimano backpack is the way to go. With 4 tackle storage trays and lots of compartments, all you have to do is slip it on your back and away you go.
Escaping with E.T.
You can't find a scene less like New Zealand's North Island than this. The long, straight stretches of Queensland highways where I'm easily eating up the miles in my Mazda BT50, taking my Quintrex Yellowfin on another Coral Coast adventure. I'm heading out for a fishing cruise north from Keppel Bay Marina. Well, it's a beautiful day. We're here off Port Clinton in central Queensland, and we're out fishing on a reef at the moment in the beautiful Quintrex Yellowfin 6700. Now, Quintrex have done the works on this boat. It's an absolute beauty for offshore fishing. Big 225 E-Tech down on the end. A lovely tackle station right here, opens up, plenty of Plano boxes in there. And up the front, we've got all the Garmin units. So we've got the plotters, the sonar, we've got the radar up the top. Down the bottom here, probably the most important thing on the boat, simply because without these guys, these Marine Pro Century batteries, we don't move anywhere and none of the electronics work. Really important to make sure that you use marine batteries when you're out on the water. Don't just pull out your car battery and plonk it in your boat, because marine batteries are made for this harsh stuff out here, bumping around, getting banged about all the time. The Century batteries, they're the way to go.
Grunter. There we go. Grunter.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow, he's a beauty.
Nice fish.
Oh, no, it's a beautiful grunter, which is often in the estuaries, but they're also out here and tend to get very large grunter out offshore. So happy with that.
Good stuff.
There you go, there's a grunter.
The Moses.
What a Moses.
Loving these light outfits. The grappler. Shimano grappler. Oh, twin power 4000. 30-pound braid and 40-pound trace. Yeah. It's a,
That's like a morwong.
yeah. It's
The
a,
other type of, yeah.
wow.
We used to call them Johnny Redmond as kids.
Yeah.
Gosh, beautiful. What do you reckon this one's called, boys?
I think they're a painted sweet lip. They're similar to a moat or a morwong. There's action
stuff.
card on here now.
Oh,
Whoa, no.
locust.
Well, this is,
That's his. That's it.
Wow, the mother-in-law.
have a look at this. They're very similar. Look at the shape, except for the colour scheme.
Yep.
They're almost identical.
That's a beautiful fish. I'm going to slide it back in, and no doubt the boys will do the same.
You just smacked them.
Good stuff. After a smorgasbord of species like that, what will this reef produce next? Whatever it is, it's going to be big. They're the ones you want.
Got a shark, though.
It's very active.
Very active. I don't think it's weird yet.
Yeah. When they get active like that, yeah, they tend to be Noah's Arks. Wow, there's some fish down there. Look at that. The old prawn's still there. Be a nightmare.
It's a Jew.
It's a
Woo, humongous
Big
Jew.
Jewy.
All right.
Monster. Quick, quick. Quick.
Holy moly. Swing him in, swing him in. Oh, yeah, baby. Now that is a black Jew. Holy moly. Holy moly. That's a cracker.
What a fish. That's got to be 50 pounds.
Feels like 50 pound, mate. When you pull it in, you'll be able to tell me. Great.
Yep, that is a lump of a fish. Just lift his tail out of there and we'll just see if we can just slide him ever so gently out of there. Not that, oh, it's almost like a cod, he's so thick. Wow, look at that. Out that easy, and that was the rig. Have a look at the rig.
That's all it was.
3 little gang hooks, bean sinker. And what pound trace you got on there, 60?
That's a bit of 60.
60 pound trace.
When you've got to sit down for the trophy photos, you know you've caught yourself a truly big fish. And there's much more coming up when we take the yellowfin out the next day for another session of fantastic fishing along this Queensland coast.
Plano's new HydroFlow stowaway utility boxes have hundreds of small holes positioned on the top and bottom of the box that allow air to circulate around wet lures, letting them dry naturally. It also helps resist deterioration that can happen inside a sealed box. The Plano HydroFlow stowaway 3700 utility boxes will hold plenty of your favourite lures and is a must-have to store all your tackle.
It's another day in paradise on the waters of Queensland's Capricorn Coast, out from Keppel Bay Marina. There's a slight change in the crew aboard my yellowfin, but we're still rigging for serious fishing.
I've got 80-pound fluorocarbon trace down to just a big snapper lead, sits on the bottom, and the big Gamakatsu 9R just hanging off. And I just hooked a little potty mullet in the tail, a little one like this. Sometimes they get eaten quicker than the big ones. And there he is like that. So we'll send him straight down. We've got a beautiful Shimano rod and reel combo here. This is the Game Type J. It's heavy duty. I can jig for kingfish. Very short, but very strong rod. I've got a twin power 14,000 reel on here. And I've got heavy duty line on. We've been using this rod combo for some of the other fishing we've been doing as well. So I just bring it up nice and tight. Just like that. Sinker's on the bottom. The fish is flapping around.
Oh my goodness.
Woohoo!
Go, Sandy. That's it, yeah, that's it. Keep going, you're going good. Now wind down a little bit. Yeah, that's perfect. It's a good fish. Wind down. It's a great fish.
All right.
Lift, wind down. Yeah, that way they're not getting crazy tangles. You're doing great. You can do it yourself now.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it. Wind down.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
Stop. Wow, this is a good
Wow.
fish.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Wow, that was like it got bitten off even.
No, the sinker's still there. Oh, he was just there.
Oh, God.
Kidding me.
Oh, well, let's get another bait in.
Yep. That was quick.
That was quick. They just love those little lollipop ones.
Wow. What's that on?
What, big 9-0?
Big 9-0?
Yep.
Don't know what this is. Moving about quite a lot. I'll get the net out of the way for you in a minute.
Yeah,
Beautiful
look at the size of that
fish.
sucker. Oh, my God.
All
All right, brother.
done. Have a look at this. Oh, my goodness.
But wow, didn't he like that little potty mullet? There we go. Big 9-0 Gamakatsu. You know, people go, oh, can you tell us your rig? Well, sinker down on the bottom. There's no run at the moment. It's the change of tide. Little potty mullet. This one was hooked through the tail because it's too big. If I put it through the head of the fish, he would have died already. Just snuck him through the tail. He's swimming around like that and bang. Wow, that is a quality finger mark or golden snapper.
And he's a big challenge for the crew on the other side of the boat to answer right now.
That's it.
Eva, yeah, she's going good.
Well, ETU coach this time because I didn't do too good last time.
Beautiful. Hey, how good's this? We're going to grab the net as well. Whoop. That's all right, don't you worry. The drag's all set, not right. Just keep lifting it. And don't drop it too far. Stop. Yeah, lift. That's all right. Let him do all that stuff. That's fine. Just keep the tension on. Wind again. That's it. Stop. Lift. Wind. Stop. Lift. That's it. Stop with just little ones, yeah. Little baby ones, so it's always under tension. That's perfect. Well done. Gonna be a good fish. That's it. Oh. You're a beauty.
Oh,
look at that.
Goodness.
Hey?
Another
monster. Just flip that over. Oh, that is a
net
beauty.
has had an absolute workout
Hey?
the last few days.
That is a beauty. Look at that. Well done. All right. High five.
Well done, Sandy.
Good stuff, Sandy. That's a beauty.
All that
Look
pro
at that.
fishing, he probably never caught one like
Look
that.
at the size of him. Beautiful fish there.
Biggest fish I ever caught.
Yeah, is that the biggest you've ever caught?
Yeah.
Spine there, yeah, it's a real dangerous one.
So the ball's well and truly back in my court, and we couldn't have a more beautiful afternoon to play this enjoyable game of port side versus starboard. And with my twin power, I'm up to the challenge.
Late afternoon bite. Quite amazing, these beautiful finger mark. This guy is about ready at the boat.
Can't see it.
Oh, it's a cod, this one.
A bit of variety.
It's a little cod.
Smacked it too.
Yep,
Lovely.
they sure do love the live baits. And we'll just have a quick look at him. We'll try to slide him back in quickly as we can. Oh, there we go.
Beautiful.
Down to the depths.
And that's how another day in paradise ends, when you're with good friends on a great boat and smart enough to wear your life jacket always. It's a great afternoon for some fun on the flats with my Hobie kayak.
The idea is to get up here, see if we can catch a few whiting, but first stop, we have to pump a few yabbies. And the whiting love to come up with the tide and feed over those beds where the yabbies all lay. And that is a beautiful bait. All of my yabbies are stored in here, and all I have to do to change the water, tip that one out, fill it up with fresh water, put my yabby bucket back in. Some yabbies swimming around in there, and the water's changed all the time. It means that they're going to stay nice and fresh. Yep. Oh, there we go. Doesn't feel a big one. Oh, there he is. I've just been using an unweighted 4-pound fluorocarbon trace just down to little gamakatsu and that beautiful little whiting there. There you go. Oh, nice. This is what it's all about. Oh, this other one's having a go too. Oh, might be hooked up there as well. Oh, beautiful. A little tail throbbing away. There we go, that's a bit better. Next size up. Very happy about that. They are a beautiful fish. It's a keeper for sure, but it's his lucky day, and we'll let him go.
And back to shore in time for dinner, which makes me wonder, what's Paul Brahini cooking up for us this week? Good fishing, good food, with the help of your local greengrocer, Creo Crush Seasonings, Sandhurst Fine Foods, and the Barbecue and Fireplace Centre Sunshine Coast. Chef Paul Brahini and I are preparing to show you another great seafood dish.
Well, Paul, I love my barramundi fishing. I think in season 18 we've caught barramundi from the Kimberley right down to Proserpine Dam. The guys from the Barbecue and Fireplace Centre here on the Sunshine Coast have provided this beaut barbie. What are you going to cook on it?
Yeah, and we're going to do some Sichuan fried barramundi, and we're doing it on a gluten-free tabbouleh salad.
It's always good to go into your local greengrocer and just pick out the freshest of herbs and obviously the veggies and fruit.
Nice tomatoes here. I've got a little bit of green chilli, not too hot. We've also got some lovely mints and also some parsley in here. You've got to have parsley in tabbouleh. And then we've got our Lebanese cucumber and also our lovely eschalots, finely chopped. I've got from Sandhurst preserved lemons, and we don't actually eat the inside of the lemon. It tastes terrible. So we're just using the skin. Okay, let's put this tabbouleh together. Sandhurst have come up with a great little, and I think this is a really good idea. It's quinoa, and it's already pre-cooked for you, so you can heat it up. Fantastic. Really, really cool. Couple of spoons of onion, you don't need too much. It's our Lebanese cucumber, you could put plenty of that in there. And I've just torn a little bit of mint in there with my parsley, so that goes in as well. So then we add our preserved lemon. Not too much compared to how much other ingredients we've got. So then we just toss this around, and then we're going to add a little bit of olive oil from Sandhurst. Okay, so I'm just going to squeeze some lemon in here now. So a little bit of salt goes in. Obviously our Creole sea salt, absolutely love it.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
And some pepper. Give it a little bit of a toss round. Now it's time to cook the fish. So in with our fish. Now these aren't going to take too long, Andrew. What I'm looking for is a fish that's a little bit drier than normal because I want to put some beautiful lime juice straight over the top. It's cooked and it's ready to serve. So they're done now. So basically all we have to do now is serve them on our tabbouleh salad. It's nice, it's simple, it's fresh. I'm just going to pop this on top. Our barra on top.
Awesome.
So we're just going to squeeze this along. Just a little bit of yogurt on the side.
Wow, that looks good.
Yeah, it's just nice, isn't it? There you go, Andrew. Beautiful Sichuan barramundi on a tabbouleh quinoa salad.
Wow, fantastic, mate. Looks awesome.
Beautiful.